been a while since I've done a YouTube. Done a couple live feeds on Facebook over the last couple months here and there. Not too much stuff. Um, it's not a big surprise everything that's going on in your town, my town. Every town may be a little bit different, but I think we can all say that this government virus thing is going around. So it's definitely being implemented pretty much worldwide, every single place right now. I'm pretty sure. Um, every town is gonna have its stories. Every state, every country. Um, do your own research, man. You know, you can't believe everything you hear on the internet or the news, but you gotta take little pieces from everywhere. You know, whether it's different news articles that you read or see on the TV screen. Be careful with that TV screen. Be careful with all them screens, the phone, tablet. You know, the tablet I'm making this video on. But when you dabble into that stuff, man, just pull a little bit of the correct information. Pay attention to what you're hearing and write down something. Remember something if it strikes a chord on you. You know what I mean? It strikes, like you hear a name or something. Just Google. You know what I mean? And that's how you get your research, man. People want to call it conspiracy theories. Do your research on all this government stuff that's been happening for hundreds. It's not just decades. It's hundreds of years, probably thousands. You know, these things, these ways of that life or whatever we want to call it, that have been implemented on us. It's somebody else's ideas, agenda, and they change over time. You know what I mean? That's why you got laws and rules and lifestyles and what's in and what's out. You know, stuff always changes, but it's always somebody else's ideology. So I think one of the things that got me right now ready to make a video and just vent a little bit is, you know, like I said, I check everything and I'm on point with what's going on, but I'm still moving. You know what I mean? Like, I'm out here hustling, selling food and making sure that we got food and our people in our town got food. And I just started back working on my urban farm. So I deal in the food, and food is control. It's part of it. So we're able to control that for now. But it's just the stuff that's getting me on is getting worse in every town. Like my town or my state, whatever. Now I see that they're putting they're already, and you know, remember they start announcing stuff in the news a little bit, just to basically like a prep talk to you, so you know it's coming, or you know when it's going to force it more. So now they're going to. I see that they're announcing the mask. I'm waving to somebody that's outside the car. They're enforcing the mask. They're already telling people if you want to be outside, wear a mask. I see that in my state or around me, somebody got their first citation. This is real. This is actually like in the local news. You know what I'm saying? Not like a CNN or some shit. This is like in my local news. Like it's happening in my counties, in my state or whatever. The fuckery, man. You know, virus or not, the immune system should be built to fight the virus. You're implementing the fear and forcing people to wear things and do things, act and go places upon their will, because you're spreading this fear that this virus is going on, whether it's going on or not. I'm not saying it's not going on. I'm not saying it ain't going on. Just look at what's happening, what's being told to you to do by sources you don't even know. The fear that's driving this thing. Man, I'm gonna keep this real short, man. The world was already pretty jacked up before this. Your way of life and everything. Some of y'all consider that normal. As I started waking up and knowing who I am, what life is, how it works, the lies, we could be here all day talking about stuff. But I already knew that life was bullshit, wasn't normal. It was lies. It was pushed on us. It was still slavery. It's still mental slavery. It still is. And now more different agendas are getting put on So if you guys think that life is going to go back to whatever you call normal, and then whenever this is over, if it's ever over, or however it's supposed to, whatever we consider over, it's not going to be the same. Life is very different. It's going to be very different. It's a time now where you have to make a choice, where you say yes or no, and you don't care about the consequences, because now it's time to make choices for you and your family. If you don't believe me, read the news and see what's going on right now. What's been happening, do your research. A few decades, hundreds of years, thousands, do your research. Who runs, who makes the rules, who runs this, how we got to a government, how we got to here, how we got to this, how we got to wear clothes, how we got to eat what we eat, how we got to live what we live, everything, what you think is natural, everything has been implemented, your ideologies, over and over and over in you since you came out your mother's womb. Going forward, make a choice. Cause yeah, fuckery's done, man. You guys really think? You guys worried about the cash money, checks coming out, waiting for the lockdown to be over, so you can get back to your normal life? Sound like goddamn prisoners, man. They're fearing us that we go outside and we don't wear a mask, or we do this, that we're gonna get other people sick. So now you're liable. Your fears implemented on you that you can't do certain things because you're going to harm somebody else with an invisible enemy. The only enemy is within. Battle that enemy within, and then the outside ain't got nothing to deal with it. Alright? Wake up. Shit is more real than you ever imagined. And you gotta make a choice. What side you gonna be on? Because I'm straight up. This is a new earth coming. A new type of people. A new type of vibration. And all that lower old shit cannot go on. Will not go on.